Okay, I think we should be live and good to go, but just double checking we have life on YouTube and Twitch. Showing signs of life on Twitch. I think we have life on YouTube. Yeah, looks like it. All right, cool. Which means we can go ahead and start by saying hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 25 of Go Battle League. Already a quarter way to 100. That's crazy. Anyway. But yeah, so today we'll be taking on the Scroll Cup, which I believe only includes water, fighting, and dark type Pokemon. I believe this was based on Urshifu, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so we do have a team set up. I haven't actually gotten around to testing it, so we'll be finding out real quick as to whether or not our team is set and ready to go to actually do some battles here. But before we get into the actual battles, just to kind of recap where we're currently at in the season, we're currently hanging out at rank 9. We got here with 29 wins under our belt out of a grand total of 40 battles. Our current longest win streak is 10, and our Stardust gains are a little under 30,000 Stardust. Okay, so that's where we're currently at. Let's go ahead and stop our stall in here. Let's go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards. Jump into the Scroll Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're starting things out with Gliscopod up at the front, who's rocking Fury Cutter, X Scissor, and Aqua Jet. Hanging out in the middle, we have Kingdra, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Swift, and Outrage. Then closing everything out, we have Palmot. Can actually use Palmot for something. We have Palmot rocking Thundershock, Brick Break, and Wow Charge. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see how we do for match number 1 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Moon Sensei, or Moon Sensei. My first matchup is going to be against a Spiritomb. Ooh, okay. Interesting. The countdown seems slower than usual. Is that just me? Anyway. Go ahead, waste some time here. Go straight for an X Scissor. Able to clear out their first shield. I think I'm going to chuck a shield here. I think Spiritomb on some kind of rock move. Rock Tomb it is. Okay. Fair enough. Down, go ahead and strike back with another X Scissor. And clear out shield number 2. Take it. With that, I think with a low amount of health on our Gliscopod, we'll go ahead and let our Gliscopod go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. With that, we'll swap right on in for my Kingdra. We are able to Dragon Breath the rest of this Spiritomb before they get to their next charge move. Like that, next one is going to be an Azumarill. And going for a swift exit here to our Palmot. Into which case the next mon I have to deal with is going to be their Lantern. Okay. Going for a Brick Break. I'll go ahead and shield here, because I think I'm kind of... I'm not exactly the tankiest of mons right now. We might be able to tank maybe one Surf. I'm not 100% sure on. Not going for another Brick Break. Able to get them well into the red. Can we Thundershock them down? Yes, we can. Like that. Until the arrival of the Azumarill. Go ahead and strike back with a real quick Wow Charge. And with that, research tells me we are able to clear out the Azumarill and secure ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's all around. Okay, so right now this team is currently going 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-2 as we look for match number 2. And speaking of, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against for Vic. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Vic, let's see what you got. Start things out with a Toxapex. Am I grass me? Or is mine? Oh yeah, it was listed. Okay. Go ahead and swap out then for my Kinja. I think if anything, I just gotta be worried about the potential heavy damage coming in from, what's it, Sludge Wave, I think, is usually Toxapex's like bread and butter heavy hitter move. Yeah, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and check a shield here. Let's see if we can, yeah, it's gonna be the Sludge Wave. Ooh, that next mono is going to be the Azuma though. Okay. Checking back with the real quick. Going for the Swift. We'll go ahead and let this next one go. And the Ice Beam does this one to the red. Otherwise we're okay. I wonder if they're reading into my Brick Break fake out or if they're gonna let this one go. Nope, we're able to clear up the last shield. Oh no, that's not their last shield. What am I talking about? Okay, with that they're swapping in for the Toxapex. Getting out with a Brick Break. It's going to be a return of the Azumarill. We'll go ahead and chuck up a shield here. Let's try to keep our Palm Mod alive as long as we can. Okay, going for a Brick Break. Ooh, okay. So then unfortunately we will see saying goodbye to our Palmot here. RIP buddy, you have done well. Yeah, coming in with our Golisopod, able to Fury Cutter down the rest of the Azumarill. And that last one to do it is going to be the Mandibuzz. Okay. And the main thing we have to worry about is going to be their was it Aerial Aces, which I'm not sure if it'll one and done us, but it's definitely gonna hurt quite a bit. If I had to take a guess, it's probably gonna hurt quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, we are still alive though, which is good. Give us a chance to fight back for a little bit longer. Okay, get them deep into the yellow. Again, with that, we'll be saying goodbye to our Golisopod here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Now it's just a matter of whether or not they have enough charge left on their Mandibuzz. And whether or not we'll be able to knock out the Mandibuzz with this real quick Swift. Oh, not quite. Okay. So before they get to the next charge move, we are able to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Mandibuzz and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay, so with that right now, we're in the positive. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we look for match number 3. We shall see how this all plays out. Give it a moment. Matchmakers taking its sweet time, figuring out who it is we're going to be battling next. Oh, there we go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against was it BNE 101? Something like that. And our first matchup is going to be against Ludicolo. Ludicolo hitting us with that Astonish. How astonishing. Anyway. With that, we'll go ahead and counteract with a real quick X Scissor. We're able to get good damage in on the Ludicolo. And we're actually able to Fury Cutter down the rest of the Ludicolo. That one's going to be an Annihilate. With that, I'm going to go ahead and opt in for my Aqua Jets. Get some decent damage in. I'll go ahead and let this next one go. If it's Rage Fist, then I think we should be able to survive it. Yeah. Albeit it does get us one to the red and does give, looks like, Annihilate a little bit more energy. We gotta be a little bit careful how we proceed. And that's hopping in for my Kingdra. I'm going to go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Kingdra alive as long as we can. There'll be another Rage Fist. So the counter damage is definitely adding up here. But we are able to Dragon Breath them before they get to another charge move. Now all eyes land on the last mon, which is going to be a Gastrodon. Oh boy, okay. Ooh, reading into the Swift. Okay. Are we reading into the second Swift? Oh no, they blocked that one, okay. I may regret letting go of my Kingdra, honestly, depending on how much damage we're taking from, yeah, we're taking some pretty nasty damage from Mud Slap. I don't know if we'll be able to get to a couple brick breaks and even knock out the Gastrodon before it clears us out. Oh yeah, no, dang. I thought we were a little bit bulkier than that, but Palmod is in fact a glass cannon, so probably should have used my last shield to save the rest of Kingdra there. You know, it is what it is. RIP's there, but none of this GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we're still in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. So let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Alt Punk Rocker 94. Alright, Alt Punk Rocker, what do you got? Starting things out with an Annihilate. Okay. Let's swap. Yeah, I don't want to bring in my Kingdra here. Ooh, with that they swap immediately out for the Lantern. Okay. Lantern's interesting. I'm guessing there's probably going to be a Thunderbolt in our near future. Going for the Swift, able to clear out shield number 1. Then I think I might let this next one go. I think we'll be okay. It'll be Surf. Oh yeah, we handle. Okay, that coming in with another Swift. Ooh, almost managing to take out the Lantern, but with the next Dragon Breath we are able to take it out. That to come back in with the Annihilate. I'm going to come in with our Glisopod. I believe we are resisting their counters. However, they're also resisting our Fury Cutters. And they do have quite a good amount of energy under their belt. So this is going to be this might be a rough one, not going to lie. That we are able to clear out their last shield. I'm going to go ahead and check out my first shield here. Try and keep my Glisopod alive as long as I can. Gonna be another Rage Fist. And we are resisting the counter damage. It is still adding up quite quickly. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck another Aqua Jet their way. Able to clear out the Annihilate. And that last one to deal with is going to be Wall Ring. This will come in with our Palmot, and with the arrival of Palmot, they have opted to call it a night, so we are able to secure ourselves a victory number 3 of this set. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, no matter what, we're ending this set in the positive. We got one more match in us, so let's see if we can get ourselves possibly win number 4 here as we look for match number 5. Hopefully. I just gotta be wary of Gastrodon in the back, how we want to deal with that. Yeah, the matchup between Palmon and Gastrodon is definitely a heavy loss for us if that ends up being the case. And with that, ooh, challenge has expired. Oh, that's a new one, actually. Ooh, we've run into the dreaded error finding match. See if just exiting out that way is enough. Nope, I'm gonna have to full restart. Maybe catching this Clobbopus here would we possibly reset. I don't know. Catch this guy real quick. We got a 2-day streak. Oh, it is midnight for me here, so we are it's a brand new day for us. Let's see if with this new day we're able to. Okay, maybe the catch did manage to reset because it's taking a little bit longer to find an opponent. And we'll see if we're in match number 5 here, as we are up against Lenin Cito. I think that's what they're going for. Lenin Cito. Alright, first matchup is going to be up against a Mantine. Okay, nope on that, and go right on in for Makinga. Just anything to look out for when dealing with Mantine is the fact that I believe Mantine does no Ice Beam. It is neutral damage to us, but could still hurt quite a bit. Let's see if that's going to be the case. It could be Bubble Beam. Doesn't hurt, but does lower our attack, which is kind of a bummer. With that though, next one we're dealing with is going to be Drapion. Okay. I'm able to do some good damage with a real quick. What do you call it? Outrage. Up into about half health. Ooh, they're coming in with a Sludge Bomb. Okay. That coming in with a Swift. We are able to clear out the rest of the Drapion, so now we are up them on, but we are down a shield. And next one is going to be a Blade. I'm thinking this is going to be Leaf Blade, and this is going to hurt quite a bit. Oof, yep. Okay, we can come in with our Gliscopod for some good old-fashioned neutral damage. I'll go ahead and use up my final shield here. Try to keep our that. Oh, they're swapping back in from Mantine, so in case we'll actually swap in for our Palmont. We aren't exactly the bulkiest of mons, so we'll see how well we handle these charge moves. There's gonna be Bubble Beam. Okay. Back, coming in with the Brick-a-Break. Crouch number 1. Take it, we'll take it. Coming in with another Bubble Beam. That they're coming back in with Gallade. And strike first with the real quick Brick Break. And then swap immediately into the Gliscopod. Hopefully get just enough neutral damage with our X-Scissor. Research tells me he does, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, and there we go. Starting out the night strong with 4 wins out of 5. You go ahead and claim this 470 Stardust, a Golden Raspberry, 3 rare candies, and we got an encounter with a Leap. Leap is cool. Could use a good IV Cradily. I think right now the IV floor is reset, so I don't think we're going to be able to get one, but I mean, for what it is, it's pretty good, but I'm going to transfer you out. Okay, go ahead and claim the rank awards, in which case we make it up to rank 10. Heyo. We're at Stardust level. I'm thinking if anything, I probably should have done like rank 10 around the, was it the Go Battle Week? Because that would have gotten us 4 times Stardust, but hey, we'll still take these Stardust gains. Still can't argue with these Stardust gains. Or with potential Stardust gains. We'll have to see how we do in the actual battles. But yeah, at the very least, if set 1 is anything to go off of, we were able to end strong with 4 wins out of 5. So we'll see if we can keep on keeping on. Get ourselves more wins out here. Or hopefully another good set. Go ahead and test that luck as we actually dive into the premium rewards. So that way it takes less wins to even out on our potential Stardust gains. Anyway, we're in premium rewards, we're back in the Scroll Cup, and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're starting things out with Galissapod in the front, who's rocking Fury Cutter, X-Scissor, and Aqua Jet. In the middle, we have Kingdra with Dragon Breath, Swift, and Outrage. And then closing everything out, we have Palmot, who's rocking Thundershock, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see how we do for set number 2 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Tavo Malaga. Alright, Tavo, let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against a Hariyama. Oh, buddy. Okay, so we're both throwing, not very effective. Our fast moves aren't effective against each other. I don't think Hariyama knows any charge moves that are not fighting. If overhands is anything to go by, I'm still taking quite a beating from this Hariyama. See how we handle upper hand. Oof. Don't get me wrong, still hurt quite a bit. We do survive it. We are deep in the red, and they might finish us off with I think that's Force Palm. With the palms, tuck the hands. Anyway, next mon that we're doing is going to be a Empoleon. Going ahead and swapped immediately out for our Palmot. And we're going for the Brick Break, which is actually enough to clear out the rest of the Empoleon, so we'll take that. Like that. It's going to be the return of the Shadow Hariyama, once again doing some crazy damage out here. Trying to get an upper hand on us, but we're going to head and reject that. Okay, coming in with the Brick Break. Swap in for my last mon, which is going to be my Kingdra. Just save my Palm off for later, just in case we need like a wild charge to launch at our enemy. Oh, and speaking of, it's going to be the Mandibuzz as our final opponent. Okay, very interesting neutral play. I think for the most part, Mandibuzz will, I'm pretty sure, outbulk us. Mandibuzz coming in with Aerial Ace. We're done from there. Okay, last minute Swift. Oof, okay. Oh, swapping in for the Hariyama to take in this damage. Ooh, I think they got us here. I'm pretty sure they have a charge move ready. Yeah. We put up as much of a fight as we could, but unfortunately the Mandibuzz was a little too much for us in the end. Yeah, RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so not after a particularly great start. We're currently 0-1. Let's see if we can bounce back here as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against the OMMC numbers, I think. Sorry, there was a lot for me to process on that. But anyway, starting things out with a Greninja. Actually, really solid start for us here. And we actually have a pretty solid counter in the back, too. But for now, I believe we're going to be trying to tank out a Night Slash. I think that'll get us right to the yellow. Oh no, still in green. Still in green. that. Swapping things out for a Gastrodon. Okay. Honestly, we could probably still stick it out. Honestly, we probably could have still stuck it out with Gastrodon. I mean, Golisopod. Well, Gastrodon against... our Golisopod against their Gastrodon. But I'm going to swap out for the Kingdra. This is because I feel like out of all the mons that I have, I think Kingdra has like the least play against Greninja later. I could be wrong. I may eat those words. We'll see. Anywho, we are about to fall to this Mudslap, but we have a chance to fire off a real quick Swift. And we are actually able to clear the Gastrodon and save our Kingdra for another day. And we actually do have enough in us to be able to fire off another Swift their way before our demise. Cleared out their shield. We'll take that. Go ahead and use my first shield here. That's going to do it. It's going to be Spiritomb. Okay. Going for some other neutral damage in the form of an Aqua Jet. Get them on to the yellow. Can I get to another Aqua Jet before my demise? Ah, not quite. Okay, I'll go ahead and check out my final shield here. Keep my Palm as healthy as I can moving into the rest of the round. Alright, we'll Thunder Shock the rest of the Spiritomb right out of here, and now we have just enough energy to fire this Brick Break off at the Greninja. Research told me we are able to clear the Greninja and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. So with that, we're all tied up now. We're currently 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we go into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Abasi 08. Alright, Abasi, what do you got? First round's going to be up against Annihilate. Okay. You know what, I might actually opt to stick it out in this battle because we are both of us are resisting our fast moves while doing some charge move pressures from each side. Go ahead and let this first one go. I think the first Rage Fish should get us, I think, to the yellow. Okay, a little bit deeper in the yellow than I was originally expecting. But it's okay. That next one that we're dealing with is going to be a Rockramid. I'm going to swap right on out for my Palmot. I'm gonna check a shield here in case they're going for like Water Pulse or something. Could be Bubble Beam. Okay. You need to worry too much there. That's fine. I will go right in for a Brick Break. Let's see if they want to try and save their Araquanid. Oh no, I'm going to let their Araquanid go. Not sure if the play really is to try and like farm down the rest of Araquanid. But we're going for another Brick Break. I'm going to let this go. I think I'll say goodbye to my Palmot here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Dragon Breath with our Kingdra. Now we're even on Mon, but we're down on shields, and unfortunately the last one's going to be a Azumarill, with our only real answer to a Azumarill now out of the picture. This is going to be a rough one, to say the least. And now that they're up 2 shields, that's also going to be, or they're up a shield on us, so that's going to be even rougher to make it through the end, to the end of this end game. took a shield here. Mainly I wasn't really keeping proper track of their charge moves usage there. Or their the bubble usage. But thankfully I did block a play rough, so I'm happy about that. I think they need one more bubble to get to a play rough. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Swap in for the Galissapod. Tank out the play rough. Okay. I think they're 3 bubbles away from another play rough. I think they got us here. As much as we could try, we didn't have enough power in us to be able to actually power through the rest of Azumarill on that. We tried our best. You can't say we didn't try our best, but unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so a little bit rough. We're currently 1 win and 2 losses, but let's see if we can tie it all up once again as we go into match number 4. It's going to be against Fran AI M19. Or Fran AIM 19? Not 100% sure. But anyway, first mon we're dealing with is going to be a Toxapex, which I'm going to swap right on out for my Kingdra. Okay, I'm going to waste no time and go straight for an Outrage. Got the shield, or do we let this go? Oh, pop the shield. Okay. That. I'm going to respect their use of a shield with our use of a shield, and we'll see if we're able to... Oh, coming in with Gong Shot, throwing trash cans at us. How dare. Oh, they may actually opt to save their shield for later. Yeah. I was thinking like, oh, maybe... Yeah, maybe we'll try and bait out their last shield, but no, they're reading into it. Saving it probably for a matchup later on. Or if we're bringing in... Oh, Annihilate. Okay. Unfortunately, our Fury Cutters are... Okay. This is going to be interesting. I think we can still... I don't know if we can outpace them to... we may need to use up our final shield here. Here. Keep our Galissapod alive as long as I can. I think we can still Fury Cutter them down. Yes, we can. And that, we're going to come back in with the Toxapex. Coming with an X-Scissor. That last one do it is going to be the Morpeckle. Okay. It might be okay. All depending. If they're rocking Psychic Fangs, that might hurt quite a bit. Or Will still hurts quite a bit. Not gonna lie. Okay. We have Brick number 1 at the ready. Did we see a T-tie on that? Because if we did, then I might be screwed. I am screwed. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. If there's any one set that I don't want to go negative on, it's the set where I gain the most Stardust at rank 10. But unfortunately, this is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Scraggy, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, apologies. Right now, we're in a bit of a rough one. We're currently in the negative. We're 1 win and 3 losses, but we might as well see if we can get ourselves 1 more win here as we go into match number 5 against 23 Pocho. 18. All right, 23 Pocho, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Morpeko. Actually, conveniently, both of us are rocking super effective fast and charge moves against each other, so this should be a very quick matchup. Anyway, just hopping into the hangry mode. And go ahead and fight back with a real quick X scissor. And we'll clear out shield number 1. And we are coming in with another. I'll let this go actually. We'll say goodbye to our Golisopod there. RIP buddy, you've done well. And swap in and clean things up with our Kingdra. Got him on, we're even on shields. Next Mania is going to be the Bibarel. I don't know of anything that Bibarel can fire at us that's gonna like really like. Well, we'll never know now. That last Mania deal is going to be Lipard, who is rocking Charm. Interesting. Okay, coming in with the Swift, able to clear out their last shield, and hopefully Charm does not eat me alive. It kind of is, but we do have enough health in us to be able to get to a Wild Charge. And that we are able to clear out Lipard there and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Why no grap lock? Because I don't think I have a grap lock. I got my second ever Clobbopus just tonight, so unfortunately no grap lock built. So unfortunately we're not gonna be able to run it in Scroll Cup, but yeah. But yeah, that's right. I forgot grap lock could be a mod that we can encounter here. And I'm kind of curious how it's performing. Anyway. That's questions for later. We may encounter some later on. We'll see. But for now, still a little bit sad that we lost out on some good Stardust gains. But we do still get 3,000 out of it. So, can't argue there. With that, we are able to crank the rank rewards, in which case we are up to rank 11. Old Voyaging trainer would have grabbed one. Have you only been here for like not even a month? No. How long have you been here? Anyway. Yeah. That's true. I would have probably used the boy Scraggy win. Not even Scrafty. You want me to go Scraggy? Maybe someday. Not this time around, but maybe someday. Let me update my numbers. Here. Save that. And there we go. Okay, so 35 wins out of 50. So that's about a 70% win rate so far. So, we'll take it. But yeah. So started out the night strong in set number 1 with 4 wins out of 5. Unfortunately, set 2 went to the negative with 2 wins out of 5. But we'll see if we can bounce back as we jump right back into the basic rewards. Jump into the Scroll Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with Golisopod in the front, who's rocking Fury Cutter, X Scissor, and Aqua Jet. Hanging on the middle, we have Kingdra, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Swift, and Outrage. And then closing everything out, we have Palmot, who's rocking Thundershock, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. Okay, so this is the team. We'll go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Speaking of, match number 3 of this set is going to go against MC Med 22, or McMed. One of the two. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against the Guzzlord. Hello, Guzzlord. How are you today? Guzzlord striking back with the dragon tails. We can go ahead and strike back ourselves with a real quick X-Scissor. We'll put them all into the red. I'll go ahead and let this go. I don't think any move that they could throw our way is going to one-shot us. Yeah, it does get us into the yellow and also lowers our defense, so gives us a little bit of a rough run for our money. Okay, next mon that we're dealing with is going to be Lucario. We do give them quite a decent amount of energy. Okay, I'm going to check a shield here. That'll be Aura Sphere. Probably would have hurt quite a bit, honestly. And then we'll go ahead and fight back with a real quick Brick Break. And we'll clear out shield number 2. That last one they're going to throw out is going to be the Chestnut. In which case we're going to come in with our Kingdra. Because I'm pretty sure Frenzy Plant's still going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise, yeah, we're still able to tank it, kind of, sort of. Gonna go all in on a not Dragon Pulse, Outrage. We're able to clear out the rest of the Chestnut. Then we just say goodbye to our Kingdra, but we do have the rest of our Palmot hanging on for dear life out here. Lucario coming in with the Aura Sphere. We're striking back with Brick Break. Going for good damage, clearing out the rest of Lucario and securing ourselves victory number 1 of the set. Oh my goodness. We just started, I'm already forgetting. But GG's all around. And Maria Erickson, 7238, hello, welcome to the stream. Not even saying a hello back, just going straight like, fight me. Can I fight you? I'm Shiny Hunted. If you want to do a battle, we can do one real quick. I see you're offering to trade. I'm not gonna try and see if we're within trading range. Appreciate it though. Okay. Alright, Shiny Hunter. Going for an Ultra League battle. Let's see what you got. Oh. Just kidding. You want to send one more time? See if we get. Thank you. Oh, going for Master League. I'm sorry. You're like Ultra League. Nah, I'm not about that CP limit life. Let's go all in. Chips down. Let's go. Alright, Maria, aka Shiny Hunted, or Shiny Hunter. Starting things out naturally with a shiny Snorlax. I dig it. If your whole team is not a full-on shiny flex, my disappointment will be immeasurable. My disappointment is immeasurable and my tears I expect to switch to the Garchomp. Getting some good damage in with some mud shots. Sorry, my Xerneas was thinking about that for a second. Is it Maria or Shiny Hunter? Are you still with us? Hello? go. Are you still in the match? Are you still with us? Activity seems to have. Oh no, there you are. Okay. You're still alive. Cool. I lost you for a second. Okay. Just in case this happens to be related to like a glitch or something, I'll go ahead and let this next one go. Hey, you win. I'm okay with you taking my Xerneas at the very least. But yeah, apologies to the life deer. Okay. And let you take this shot. It's gonna be Skull Bash. He does hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie. Yeah, apologies. Apologies if there's any like period of lag there in the middle. I noticed like activity kind of stopped partway through. And apologies I couldn't fulfill your let you win request. But I appreciate the battles either way. But yeah, GG's. And it just so happened I was pretty I think was it the back line of your team was pretty hard countered by Xerneas on that one. Been that new stop. Someday. Not now though. Right now it's a little on the late side, so I'd rather not be roaming around at like midnight. Also, we're currently in the midst of all these like battles and whatnot, so you know, I opt to hang out with all of you rather than going and getting new Pokestops fun. But yeah, anywho. But yeah, appreciate the battles, Shiny Hunter. GG's and well done. But yeah, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with some Go Battle League battles and see how we do against Emma 5 cents for match number 2. Alright, Emma, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Chestnut. Okay, able to fight back with some good neutral damage with our X Scissors. Of course, the moment they start chucking charge moves, I'm probably going to want to start shielding as much as possible because I really don't want to deal with Frenzy Plant. Thank you very much. Is Frenzy Plant neutral to us because of our... Oh, it might be because of our bug typing. I mean, I probably still don't want to deal with it regardless, but I'm going to try Tank 1 at this point, see how we handle. Plus, we are able to take out their last shield, or their first shield, I'm sorry. Pretty happy about that. Ooh, moving on in with the Celio next. We'll go ahead and swap in for our Pawmot. Not exactly the bulkiest, so I'm not sure if trying to tank out a move is the best idea. We'll go ahead and see how we handle Surf. It says we don't, but it's okay. And go ahead and, at least at the very least, fire off a Brick Break their way. Lower the defense for the next mon that comes in. Ooh, and actually get some good damage in on our own. Coming back in with the Golisopod. I'll go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going for... I think we could probably still survive if they're going for like Body Slam, but I'll try to keep my Golisopod alive as long as I can. Okay, they swap back in for Chestnut, but we are able to Fairy Cut the rest of the Chestnut right on out of here. Now is it going to be a return of the Celio, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It's going to be Mon number 3 in the form of a Guzzlord. Hello, Guzzlord. I had a nickel for every time I've seen a Guzzlord tonight. I have 2, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off another X scissor their way. Unfortunately, we do lose our... we lost our Galissapod, but we were able to bring in Kingdra. And with that, they've opted to call it a night there. So we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so right now, so far, so good. We're currently 2 wins and 0 losses. I was about to say 2 losses. But let's see if we get win number 3 here. So we're going to match number 3 against Rate 74. Alright, Rate 74, what do you got? First round's going to be up against Mandibuzz. Okay. What kind of Mandibuzz are you? Okay, got you. Got you. You're an air slashing Mandibuzz, so I'm going to go ahead and opt to nope on out of there. Now, next one we have to fight off against is going to be their Gastrodon. Okay. I'm actually happy Gastrodon is out now, because I'd rather not deal with it later. I think this is going to be Body Slam. I could be wrong. Nope, it's going to be Body Slam. Because it's deep into the red. I think they're still in... Ooh, they're not. I took a shield. Ooh, okay, so we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Gastrodon right on out of here. And that next mon we have to deal with is going to be Morpeko. Okay. And definitely check a shield here because I'm pretty sure Aura Wheel is a... No, I'm pretty sure that's Air Slash. Well, we'll see. Anyway, I'll go ahead and fire off a X-Scissor their way. Ooh, going up against the Mandibuzz now. Okay, we'll see how we handle. Aerial Ace. Ooh, still hurts quite a bit, honestly. Okay, with that, coming in with a Brick Break. Should be able to at least clear out their... Oh no, we're not clearing out the second shield. Shoot, I should have gone for the Wild Charge. Damn, yeah, I got played on that one. I think they got me here. Honestly, I think they got me here. Because they still have the one shield left, so... Unfortunately, this charge move is for naught. And I'm pretty sure Aura Wheel is in our very near future. Yes, it is. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh yeah, the Dark Turkey wins again. It's just the pure amount of bulk, man. The pure bulk of Mandibuzz is tough to get through. I'm not gonna lie. That's okay. I'm taking this quick moment for a quick water break. Always remember, stay hydrated. Yeah, anywho. With that right now, we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. So we're still in the positive. Let's see if we can get ourselves another win here as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is up against Patrick, SRN. Alright, Patrick, let's see what you got. Starting things out with a Mantine. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and go in for a neutral play with our Kingdra, in which case they're coming in with the Ludicolo. Okay, wasting no time, going straight for an Outrage. Onto the shield there. Okay, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Ludicolo alive for at least a little bit longer. Did I say our Ludicolo? I meant our Kingdra. We don't have a Ludicolo. I've always been wanting to build a Ludicolo. I've never gotten around to it. I'm kind of sad I didn't. But anywho, we'll go ahead and fire off another Swift their way. With that, gonna go ahead and just opt to swap in for our Golisopod to finish off the rest of the Ludicolo. That's going to be the arrival of the Mantine. This one hitting us pretty hard with the wing attacks. Unfortunately, we don't really have any answers to the wing attacks, so we'll just try and Fury Cutter our way to victory. With that, we'll go ahead and opt to potentially let our Golisopod go here. Yep, RIP, buddy, you have done well. Like that, last one on my end is going to be my Palmot, into which case we're face to face now with a Gastrodon. My worst fears have been realized. It is the Gastrodon matchup. Is Brick Break gonna be enough to knock out a 1 defense debuffed Gastrodon? It's not. Yep, and I tried to save the play, but unfortunately, ooh, I might still be able to save this? Question mark? I don't know. Yeah, even if I did shield, even with the shield, that is still like a 1 HP knockout. So, yep, that is unfortunately going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, the Gastrodon in the back. My arch nemesis. Yeah, so we're all tied up right now. We're currently 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we go into our final match of the set, which is going to be up against Ricky Lamoureux. Lamoureux. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but anyway, first matchup is going to be up against Azumarill. Best matchup we have for Azumarill is going to be Palmot. However, I have a sneaking suspicion that there's a Gastrodon hanging out in the back. So, I'm going to go ahead and not take that chance and just try and fight things out with our Golisopod as best as I can. Go ahead and let this go. I think this is going to be Ice Beam. Yeah, it's a little too fast for Play Rough. All my moves are resisted. We are still able to do good damage to the Azumarill. Okay, we'll go ahead and go ahead and let this next one go. This one is going to be the Play Rough, and it is enough to knock out our Golisopod there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And gonna come in with a real quick Brick Break. With that, we are able, with that and the last Thunder Shock, we are able to wipe out the rest of the Azumarill there. With that, next mon that we're facing off against is going to be Toxicroak. Okay, that's new. A shield here. That's gonna be Mud Bomb. Okay. I probably could have gone for Wild Charge here. I'm not sure why I went for the double debuff. Well, gets it very well into the red, so I'll take that. And we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Toxicroak right on out of here. And that last one to deal with is going to be a Morpeko. Okay. I want to shield out here. I think there is still neutral damage to us, but Psychic. Okay. Well, speaking of neutral damage, Can I still paste to outrage though? But I'm not sure. Oh no, it might be Aura Wheel. Please tell me I survived this. Oh no, Psychic Fangs again. Okay. I might have a chance. I might possibly, maybe have a chance. Okay, research tells me we did indeed have a chance, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Am I ready for the final boss? Who's the final boss? Was that the final boss? Was Morpeko the final boss? It did kind of get final boss energy, I'm not gonna lie to you. The good news is we did manage to survive it at the very least, so I'll still take it. Like we're able to take this Pineco. Take this Pineco. You! Oh, you want to do a battle? I'm down. Show me the true meaning of the final boss. Yeah, if you want to do a battle, I'm up for it. Alright. Going for broke. I totally forgot I was rocking the team that I had for Open Great League. We'll see how that plays out. Alright, Scraggy, let's see what you got. Kicking things off with a Pelipper. Pelipper. Ooh, coming in with your charge move first. Okay. The speed of the Pelipper is real. Okay. Another one. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the water ball. Ooh, next up is going to be Mighty Anna. It's a shiny Mighty Anna. I like the shiny flex. I respect the shiny flex. The golden doggo. The golden doggo is real. Anyway. Also lowering my defense. Ooh, last one gonna be Baracle. I haven't seen Barbarical in like ever. I like it. That's a cross chop real quick, I'm not gonna lie. That was scary fast. Ooh, coming in with that charge move. The ball. Bringing it full circle, bringing back the Stunfisk. And with that, we're able to secure ourselves. Not secure ourselves, we're able to get a win. But yeah, GG's, Scraggy. Are you trying to counter out my cup team? Use me. I guess, was your team... Oh yeah, your team would have been eligible for a Scroll Cup. Right? Yeah, it would have. Oh, might be. I thought you were just challenging me to an Open Great League battle. Did you want to do it Scroll Cup style? We could do Scroll Cup style. we could run it back Scroll Cup style if you want. My apologies. I probably should have clarified on that before we actually got into the battles. Yeah, I thought this was just an open. This is just an open match. Yeah, if you wanna run it back, go ahead, change it up. Oh yeah. Yeah, mix it up. Variety is the spice of life. I say as I use the same 3 mons on all of my teams. But okay, we're going Scroll Cup style now. So let's see what you got. Show me what you've got. Yeah, we'll do this proper Scroll Cup style. Yeah, trying things out with Graplocked. Ooh, I actually get to see what Graplock does. I'm curious. Oh, just kidding. Swapping out for Scrafty. Oh, naturally. I don't know why I even bothered to question that. Hello, Scrafty. Okay, let's see what you're throwing our way. Guessing this should get me well to the yellow. This is going to be foul play. It's going to be Thunder Punch. Ooh, forgot I can have Thunder Punch. Actually makes it a pretty interesting counter to the current Scroll Cup meta, I'm not going to lie. I feel like it still has its rough spots, but it's good. The next one's going to be Mightyena. Mightyena. Shield here, hoping to keep my Mightyena safe. Not my Mightyena. That's not Mightyena. Keep my. Oh boy. Keep my Palmod safe. What's happening immediately for the Graplocked? Okay. Let's see what you're hitting me with. I'm curious. Graplock knows Ice Punch. Ooh. Okay. Coming back in with the Mightyena. I don't know why that like jingle comes to mind every time Mightyena appears. Ooh, coming in with that charge move. Also got our Kingdra well into the red. Okay, we do have a Outrage ready. Whew, going through that golden doggle. But yeah, well fought, Scraggy. I appreciate you bringing in the Scrafty ace on that one. But yeah, GG's. Also, I appreciate you bringing out Graplocked. Now I know a little bit more about Graplocked. But yeah, good stuff. I at least now know it knows Ice Punch and Waterfall. That's cool. Do you think Snarl's better? I like the faster charge. Is that for Graplocked or is that for Mightyena? Does Mightyena know? I feel like Mightyena knows Snarl. No? But yeah, I do like, yeah, personally, faster charging I do like better on mons in general, but... Oh, Scrafty. Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, while I think about this. Hello, Himbon. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I could see Scrafty benefiting from Snarl. I guess it depends on the scenarios. I feel like in this cup in particular, I feel like Snarl... Yeah, I think Snarl might benefit from more I think it gives it a little bit better play against Azumarill, especially since it knows Thunder. Since Azumarill, since Crafty knows Thunder Punch, I think it can surprise some Azumarill users. I could be wrong. Hard to go against the good old counter damage though. But yeah, I think it could be useful. Yeah, be able to spam Thunder Punches a little bit more. Yeah. It's again, it's hard to give up good old counter damage. Anyway. 2020 Snowman, that's dope. But yeah, hello, and welcome to the stream. Legend T987. Welcome. Sorry, pondering on the idea of putting Snarl on Scrafty rather than counter. I also feel like Snarl's a little bit on the slow. I guess counter's kind of slow too. I think counter's a 2-turn move, whereas Snarl's 3, I think. The timing's a little bit weird. I could be wrong though. Again, I could be misremembering timing and stuff like that. But yeah. I don't know if I actually excuse me. I don't know if I actually properly answered your question, but I like the idea. I don't know. But I do find counter, I feel like, fits Crafty a little bit better. I think it likes its fast move pressure. But yeah. But yeah. In any event, again, thank you very much for the battles, Scraggy. Much appreciate. Also, what's the status of streak today, like win-loss wise? A little bit in the positive. So we've done 2 sets so far. I thought I'd done a battle on this one, but apparently I didn't. Anyway. Sorry, just double checking. I guess I didn't, huh? Been liking Barbarical. Barbarical is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think it charges up pretty quickly too. I think it could scare away some good amount of people. Also, I feel like you don't usually see, well, except for maybe Annihilate. I haven't seen too many actual like fighting types so far. I could eat those words later, but we'll see. But oh yeah, to answer your question, Himbon, in terms of the win-loss currently, we've done 2 sets so far. Set number 1, we were able to get ourselves 4 wins out of 5. So started out the night real strong. Unfortunately, the second set, we were a little bit in the negative, but we still kind of kept it in the middle with 2 wins out of 5. So I guess ultimately out of 10 battles, we got 6 wins and 4 losses. So a little bit in the positive, but not bad. But yeah, we'll go ahead and now jump into set number 3. Oh, and just in case this is the first match that we're doing, we're starting things out with Glisopod in the front with Fury Cutter, X Scissor, and Aqua Jet. In the middle, we have Kingdra with Dragon Breath, Swift, and Outrage. And closing everything out, we have Palmot with Thundershock, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. Wild Charge. But yeah. So that's the squad. Let's go ahead and see how we do in match number 1 of this set, which is going to be against Black Bell 117Y. And Black Bell, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Drapion. Okay. Drapion definitely putting some fast pressure on any mon that faces it. I think we should be able to survive 1 crunch if we are going for crunch, or even Sludge Bomb. We should be okay for the most part. Plus it's non-shadow, so I think we should be. The damage is not as intimidating. Let's see. We'll see how we handle. It is going to be the crunch. Does get us deep into the yellow. With that, I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here, as I'm assuming it's going to be another crunch heading our way. Yep, there it is. None of the debuffs though, so I'm pretty happy about that. So with that, they are swapping out for Gyarados. Probably could have saved this energy admittedly for something later, but go ahead and fire off the X Scissor, and now we're going to swap right on in for our Palmot. check a shield here because Palmot's not exactly known for being the most durable Mon. Can we clear out before the next charge move? Yes, we can. So we're able to clear out the rest of the Gyarados. This is going to be the turn of the Drapion, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It's going to be Mon number 3 in the form of a Poliwrath. Okay. Excuse me. Going for a couple of brick breaks their way. Lowering the defense, or lowering their defense slowly but surely. Ooh. Like that. Both wiping out the debuff and saving the skin of their Poliwrath. Dropping in for the Drapion to catch this wild charge. Respect it. Got the hand swap right on out for my Kingdra. I don't believe Poliwrath knows anything that's too heavy hitting. I could be wrong. But thankfully we won't have to find out as we're able to outrage the Poliwrath right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and hello, and welcome to the stream. Reloading. Welcome. Why is my face so small? Excuse me. I think this is the first time I've ever heard my face being called small. But anyway. But yeah, it's mostly just to fit as much of the game itself around me as possible. And for anyone on Twitch who's wondering why I'm commenting on a small box for my face, in vertical format, we're kind of on the... where I gotta keep the box kind of small so that way you can see all of as much of the game content as possible throughout the battles. Hence the reason why I'm like this little tiny box on the top of the screen. But yeah. Oh, but other than that, I'm doing well. I hope everything's going well for you as well. Reloading. Yeah, hopefully all is well, all is good. But yeah, we've been doing pretty well so far in the night. We're currently 6 wins out of 10 battles we've done. We've got 6 wins out of it, so good. But usually I kept it big. Maybe for my like the TCG scene, that was a little bit bigger. My idol scene, I have it like this, but for Go Battle League, I usually keep it like around here. If we're going idle, like we're just kind of like chatting and stuff like that, or I need to reset the game, yeah, my screen's kind of on the big side. But in battles like these, I just kind of I like to keep myself a little on the tiny side. You know, save as much room for the was it? Yeah, I don't really care much for like blocking out as much as the game content. So this is kind of like the way to minimally invade the game space. Ah, Cavish, right. Yeah, apologies. I remember you were going by a different name previously to Reloading, but apologies, I couldn't really remember off the top of my head. But that's right, you're Cavish. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, in any event, with that, right now, currently in our set, we're currently 1 for 1. So we'll see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 2. Oh, how's your day been? It's been good. Thank you. Anyway, match number 2 of this set is going to be against Felipe R. I think Cavalejo. I feel like I've been butchering that terribly, and I apologize on that. But first matchup is going to be up against a Morpeko. And both of us throwing super effective damage at each other. Coming in with, I'm assuming, yep, it's going to be the Aura Wheel. Morpeko out here Aura farming. So with that, we can go ahead and fire off a X-Scissor their way, probably clearing out their first shield. Yeah, it is. Okay, with that, I mean, up to actually use my second shield here. Let's try to keep our Glisopod alive as long as we can. I think we are able to Fury Cut the rest of the Morpeko right on out of here. So now we are up a mon, but we are down a shield. That next mon we're dealing with is going to be a Chestnut. Okay. Okay, so we are able to take out their second shield at the very least, and we are able to fire off another X-Scissor their way, get them to about half health. Like that. Moving in for the Kingdra. Okay, coming in with the charge move. Did we see him P-tie, or did I accidentally miss the Swift? I might have accidentally missed the Swift. Ooh, and last mon is going to be their Azumarill. Okay. Wasting no time here, going straight for the Wild Charge. Enough to one-shot Azumarill? It is. And that they're coming back in with the Chestnut. Coming in with Frenzy Plant. And we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Chestnut off here and secure ourselves our 40th win in the research and win number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, sorry. And to answer your question properly, Cavish, but yeah, day's been good. Yeah, got to, hang out with some friends for a little bit. Catch up on some sleep even before that. All in all, pretty relaxing day. Can't argue with some relaxing days, you know. But yeah, again, hopefully all is going well for you as well, Cavish. Hope you're having a good day or a good night or you know, a good insert appropriate time here. But yeah, hope all is well. Hopefully going as well as how we're doing in this current set right here, as we're right now 2 for 2. We'll see if we can go 3 for 3 as we go into yeah, we're 8 and 4 now. We doubled the wins as much as our losses. Yeah, we'll see if we can add to the win count as we look for match number 3. Right, and match number 3 of this set is going to go against Christian Gmez 6. Alright. Christian Tien starting things out with a Mandibuzz. You are in air slashing Mandibuzz. I really want to stick it out against an air slashing Mandibuzz. I don't know if I want to be honest with you. But I do feel committed, so we'll keep on keeping on. Go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Glisopod alive as long as we possibly can. Could be a foul play. I'm just thinking about aerials. I feel like they would have. I won't argue. Foul play probably would have done some pretty nasty neutral damage if anything. And then they'll come in with another Aqua Jet. Able to get them well into the red. And we can actually Fury Cutter down the rest of the Mandibuzz. So that we are down a shield, but we are up a Mon. Now they're coming in with a Drapion. We'll go ahead and fight back with a real quick Aqua Jet. Gonna clear out shield number 1. We'll take it. And with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Glisopod here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And we'll come in with our Kingdra. Go ahead and let this one go. I think even if it is crunch, we should be okay. Yeah, gets about half health. Let's see if I can bait out that last shield with a real quick Swift. Oh, but we were able to get them well into the red, so not that done for us. First one we're dealing with is going to be a Toxicroak. Coming in with a Swift. Actually coming with one more Swift. Do we clear out the shield or do we clear the Toxicroak? Here it is. Going for the shield. Hopefully they're not double charged on mud bombs. Okay, they're not. Whew. Oh, we probably could have finished things off with one more Thunder Shock considering how much health Drapion has. But going out in style, clearing out the Drapion with a wild charge, and securing ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Right. Oh, win number 3. I'm sorry. I am not counting correctly tonight. Anyway. Oh, Ultra League tonight. I think for the most part we're just gonna stick it to the Scroll Cup tonight. Yeah, admittedly I don't really have anything going for Ultra League, or nothing different for Ultra League that's really interesting to throw. But yeah, so I think we're gonna pretty much stick it out to Scroll Cup for now. I think next time we do, oh, I forgot to change my logo on Twitch. Right now it's the basic Great League logo. I meant to change it to what was it? The Scroll Cup. Oh, okay, challenging to a rematch. Going no cup rules. We're going open Great League. Alright, we'll see if my open Great League team is up to the task. Let's see what you got, Scraggy. Should I change out I can change out my logo to the Scroll Cup. Do I have Scroll Cup? I don't know if I have the Scroll Cup logo. Ah. That's unfortunate. I have Willpower, but I don't have Scroll. Oh. Next time. Anyway. Alright, Scraggy, let's see what you got. It's Behem. Behem. Okay, Behem's cool. Oh, Behem knows. Well, now I know it knows Confusion. What else does it know? What is Behem? Does it hail from the same place as Deoxys? Nobody knows. It's Dark Pulse. Coming in with Scrafty. Let's see how much I regret this. Oof. Scrafty, now it's Scolipede. Okay. Risk it for the biscuit. What are you hitting me with? It's gonna be Rock Slide. You straight up slide rocks at me? How dare you? Well fun on that one, Scraggy. I did not know what I was expecting with Behiem. Also, shout out to the Scolopede. I like the Scolopede. You know, the team Scrafty not pulling his weight. Oh. He tried his best. I give Scrafty credit. Tried his best. But yeah. Scrafty does need a buff. Some kind of buff. I do like the Thunder Punch, but I feel like he needs something else, something a little extra in his belt. Needs Scrafty to rise back into the meta again. Anyway. But either way, well fought. I appreciate the Unova team theming. That had me worried on what I was trying to tank out and on a lot of the moves that you're throwing my way. But yeah, well fought. GG's. Yeah. Moving on forward now with our Scroll Cup battles. Let's see how we do it. Match number 4 of the set against oh no. It's so much like In the Shadows. It's apparently decided to just straight up crash my game. Uh-oh. Am I still in that match? I am still in that match. Oops. What is happening here? Why does my Pokemon have 50,000 CP? What are we doing right now? We're fighting off against Murkrow, I guess. What is this game? What am I witnessing right now? What is even happening? Can I? I guess. Oh, it's Drill Peck. It's neutral damage, so it might have been a little bit rough. I don't even know when anything's happening. The first mon was Murkrow. That's all I know. How do I handle? Ooh, I do not handle. Good effort. I don't even know if there was an effort. Oh, that's wild. Oh, everything's gone. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna take this time to properly restart my game real quick. That's, you know what? That's a new one. I was not expecting. Yeah, that crashed pretty hard. What the heck? Should probably get into the habit of restarting my game after every set, because that's been happening fairly more frequent. It's been happening more and more frequently now. I'm not sure if that's the general state of the game or if it's or if my phone's starting to get a little bit on the older side. It could be a mix of both, honestly. But what phone do I use? I'm currently rocking the ever recent iPhone 11. So I'm only 6 or 7 generations behind. But yeah, I'm on an iPhone 11. It's starting to, I think it's starting to show its age a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Would it be like that sometimes? But anywho, everything seems to have evened out. I think we're all back to normal. We're G to G. So unfortunately, we lost that one, but I think that one we can definitely safely assume that was due to unfortunate technical difficulties. But anywho, now we'll go ahead and see how we do in match number 5 of this set, which is going to be up against 1Cube32. Alright, 1Cube, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Primate. Okay. this part once again. Much like a matchup with Annihilate, we're both resisting our fast moves, but we are able to we have neutral damage against each other with our charge moves. That they're coming in with the Rage Fist. We'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Aqua Jet that we are able to clear out there for a shield. The only thing that worries me about Primeape, especially in this particular instance, is that Primeape is spammy. I was already able to get to another Rage Fist like halfway through my Aqua Jet. So I'm pretty sure it's going to get to another one before we I'm going to check up my shield. I'm going to hope that I can get to Aqua Jet before they get to another Rage Fist. Oh, actually with that, they've opted to swap out for their Big Man Blastoise. Big Man Blastoise. I'm going to swap out for my Kingdra. Then I think the only thing I have to worry about is potential neutral damage from Ice Beam or Skull Bash. Definitely hurt quite a bit. Depends on what they're chucking. Skull Bash. Definitely hurt quite a bit, but otherwise we're still kicking. We're still alive. We're still hanging in there. That's going to be able to be Dugong. Okay. Cool with that. They opted to swap right on out for their Primeape to tank out this Swift. And with that, we are swapping in for our Pawmot. And before the rest of the battle with the Dugong, they've opted to call it a night there, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh no, it's a good full on. This type of stuff happens to me. I'm using a OP12. Ooh. On 1+12. Okay, so we can properly blame it on the game. Is what my understanding is. We can properly blame it on the game. But yeah, sounds about right. Anyway, technical difficulties aside, we still managed to get ourselves 4 wins out of 5. So, can we have a Smeargle battle? I don't know if I have enough Smeargles to make one proper team. I do, actually. Yeah, we can have a Smeargle battle. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and claim the rewards real quick, and then we can do a battle rope afterwards. Let me claim the 530 Stardust, a Charge TM. Always nice. 3 rare candies, and we got an encounter with a Totodile. Totodile. I'll take a Totodile. Sure. Brand new Totodile, interesting IV, so I'll go ahead and transfer you out. Claim rank rewards, in which case we have made it up to rank 12. Hey. Okay. So yeah, whenever you're ready. Oh, I see your request. Go ahead and jump into it. And change it out to Smeargles. I'm not even gonna tell what moves it actually has. So your guess is as good as mine as to what I'm going to be rocking with the Smeargle. I appreciate the nice on the shiny. It is a nice shiny. I like the shiny. Yeah, thank you. That means if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose in style. Alright, let's see what you got. I don't know why I asked that. It's going to be Smeargle. What move am I rocking? I am rocking Mudshot. I'm guessing I copied off of like a Stunfisk or something. Maybe Wish Cash? I don't know. Okay, I'm a little concerned, but what do you have? What does your Smeargle know? It knows Rock Tomb. off my attack, why don't you? Oh, swapping out for a Smeargle for a Smeargle! Is this Smeargle larger? It looks larger. Is that just me? Is there an extra large of Smeargle? Looks big. I don't know what it is. Oh, my shiny Smeargle is a dragon breathing Smeargle. Cool. Coming in with the X scissor. Oof. Really do some more damage there. This Smeargle is bulky, my goodness. This Smeargle is giving me a run for its money out here. A run for my money. Okay, potentially saying goodbye to my Smeargle here. Oh, not yet. Ooh, and one more Smeargle rocking Poison Jab. To be able to do anything. I was able to kill out your last shield. Where's my last one now? Oh, this is interesting. I know this Smeargle is able to pack a punch. I was able to withstand the punch pretty well too. And the next charge move, there's one yellow. Charge move coming in. What does this Smeargle know? Oh, it's Technoblast! Where in the world is the Smeargle with Technoblast? That is wild. Oh, what a way to end. But yeah, GG's, Scraggy. GG's. Yeah, that was a way to end. If there's any way for us to end, I'm glad it was with Technoblast. That's crazy. Max is the one with spammy. It was spammy and it packed quite a punch, I'm not gonna lie. Thing was bulky. Came out to fight. Yeah, that thing was nasty. Whew. Yeah, 8. It is XXL. I was wondering about that. I was like, it looks big. It looks like a really big Smeargle. I like it. It's a good flex. I got to flex the, was it shiny? You got to flex the extra large. Yeah, dang, man. Dang, that thing was bulky. Yeah, well fought. Well fought in our fun little Smeargle battle. Well, I guess that one Smeargle is not exactly little, but yeah, GG, Scraggy. That was fun. That was a good one. Okay, I guess on that note, kind of recap how we did for the night so far. Start out the night strong with 4 wins out of 5. Unfortunately, on set 2, we did dip a little bit in the negative, but we still got 2 wins out of 5 on that. And then set number 3, we got 4 wins out of 5 with that one loss more akin to, or more due to some unfortunate technical difficulties. But all in all, still holding on strong. Still doing pretty good. So we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards and jump into the Scroll Cup and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for these battles. We're starting things out with Glycopod in the front, who's rocking Fury Cutter, X-Scissor, and Aqua Jet. In the middle, we have Kingdra, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Swift, and Outrage. And closing everything out, we have a Palmot, who's rocking Thundershock, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. Okay, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 4 of the night. And match number 1 of the set is going to be Eccentricity 19. Alright, Eccentricity, let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against a Lantern. Ooh, okay. Swap right out for Makindra. So we are still taking neutral damage from their electric type attacks. I'll go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going all in on a Thundershock already. Not Thundershock, Thunderbolt, I'm sorry. Thank you for the sudden reminder, Lantern. Much appreciate. Okay, coming in with the Outrage, able to get them well into the red. And before they have a chance at going for another Thundershot, or Thunderbolt, sorry, we'll go ahead and fire for Swift their way. I'm actually able to clear out shield number 1, so they might be really close to getting to the Thunderbolt. Which this could be it. We'll try and see if we can tank out. I'm not sure if we can. Ooh, we can, albeit barely. And by barely, I mean barely. And with that, we are able to Fury Cutter the rest of the Lantern right on out of here. We are currently even on Mons. Next Mon we're facing off against is going to be a Chestnut. Okay. For the most part, we're pretty much doing a battle of neutral damage to each other. Just wild, considering the general typings between the two of us. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this one go. I think Frenzy Plan will get us right to the red, I'm thinking. That's a little more than right to the red, but we do still survive at the very least, so you know what? Well, I'll take it. I'll still take it. Okay, and now we are able to clear out the rest of the Chestnut, and his last one we're facing off against is going to be Sneasler. Excuse me. Okay, coming in with X-Scissor. Okay, we're coming in with the Brick Break. Ooh, how do we handle? Please tell me we handle. Research tells me we don't handle. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Anyway. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 0-1. Not a particularly great way to start, but let's see if we can bounce back here as we go into our next match against Sugar Pumpkin 69. Nice. Alright, Sugar Pumpkin, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Azumarill. Not particularly great way for me to start, but it's okay. We'll keep it going. And all our moves are resisted, but we'll go ahead and try and chip away as much of this Azumarill as we can. Okay, go ahead and let this one go. Gonna be player off right at the bat. It is gonna be player off right at the bat. Ooh, and with that, swapping things out for Murkrow. Okay. Good damage in X-Scissor. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're coming in with Kingdra. Thinking this Drill Peck will probably get us right to the yellow. Okay, deep into the yellow, but we can still survive it. Alright, we're Dragon Breath the rest of the Murkrow right on out of here. Yeah, that's gonna do it. There's gonna be more Pekko. Okay. So we didn't really have too much to worry about with bringing in Palmot. Is what I'm hearing. Always a little bit concerned that there's a Gastrodon or some kind of Mud Slapper hanging out in the back. You never really know. You never truly know. Anyway, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. Say goodbye to our Kingdra there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And bring in the not Gastrodon, the Golisopod. Get a little bit of damage in there. Bring in our last mon for this matchup, which is going to be our Palmot. Check a shield. It's going to be Psychic Fangs. Ooh, they are about to get to another charge move. This might be problematic. Let's see if we can beta shield real quick. Yeah, we can. And come in with the wild charge. And with that, we're able to hang on for dear life with the Palmot and secure ourselves victory number one of the set, I believe. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Gastrodon ruins your team if Glisso's weak. Oh yeah. Nah, Gastrodon can eat away at my team pretty well. Not gonna lie. I've had that happen I think a few times over. But so far so good. At least in this set. Well, we're all tied up now. We're currently 1 win and 1 loss. So we'll see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Martin Solis B. Alright, Martin Solis, what do you got? First round is going to be the mirror. It's Golisopod v Golisopod. Already gaining all of my respect by also rocking a Golisopod. It could be a Golisopod rocking Aerial Ace, which could give me a whole lot more trouble, but I'm thinking probably gonna be a Nexus area. Oh. Alright, swapping things out for the Pelipper. Okay, I'll swap out for my Palmot. Check up a shield here, keep my Palmot alive as long as I possibly can. Gonna be the Weather Ball. Okay, and with that, we are able to Thunder Shock the rest of the Pelipper right on out of here. Is it gonna be a return of the Glisopod? Or is it gonna be Mon number 3? It's gonna be Mon number 3 in the form of a Sableye. Oh, Sableye. Trip a shield. Oh, Drain Punch. Drain Punch. Sableye knows Drain Punch. When did Sableye learn Drain Punch? Excuse me. Anywho, we are able to clear out the Sableye and then clear out the rest of the Golisopod and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we go into our next match of the set, which is going to be up against Huxleyan, 74-44. Alright, Huxleyan, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against the Mandabuzz. Okay. There's an air slashing Mandabuzz. Good to know. Hoping to get some good old-fashioned neutral damage in the form of an X-Scissor. Not bad. And check out the shield here. Guessing it's gonna be Aerial Ace? Question mark? It is. Let's see if we can do some good neutral damage with a real quick Aqua Jet. Clear out shield number 1. We'll take it, we'll take it. I think they're trying to farm us down with the air slashes. I see. Coming in with another Aqua Jet. Able to clear out shield number 2. I don't know why I'm opting to stick it out in this match actually. Now that I'm able to get them well into the yellow. Alright, able to clear out both their shields. And it was coming in with the Aerial Ace. Able to get some decent damage in there. I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield for this one. And with that, next mono dealing with is gonna be a Rockwanid. Okay. Coming in with the Swift. Ooh, it's a shiny flex of Rockwanid. I like it. Couldn't quite get to Outrage in time. Let's see if we can tank out whatever charge move they're chucking our way. And Bubble Beam! So we do handle, albeit it does lower our attack, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, going for the Outrage. And with that, we say goodbye to our Kingdra there. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. Rockman coming in with the Bubble Beam. Okay, just using that to clear out the attack buff, the attack debuff there. Let's see if we can get ourselves a one-shot here with a Wild Charge. Oh, nope, we can't. Uh-oh. Dang. It was a little bit of a gamble on that one. Put too much faith on the Palmon at the end there. I'm getting cleared out with the Dazzling Gleam. So unfortunately that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah. Also, Taryn Little, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Good try. I appreciate. We tried our best. We put as much of a fight as we could. Unfortunately, no dice there. But anywho, with that, we're currently all tied up. Let's see if we get ourselves one more win here against I'm a bit trusty. I think it was I'm a bit trusty. Not 100% sure, but the person rocking the Morpeko onesie is also rocking themselves a Morpeko. Who would have seen this coming? I do respect the Morpeko Mon and the Morpeko Drip. Excellent combination going. With that, they do swap right on out they do fire off Psychic Fangs as fast as they can and get themselves into hangry mode. I'll go ahead and fire off an X-Scissor their way. I'll go ahead and check up on my shield because I think they're within farm down range of Fury Cutters. Albeit these Thunder Shocks are definitely going to hurt much more thanks to our double debuff. But we are able to wipe out the rest of the Morpeko. So with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. He'll be up against the key. I'm not keyed up. Nihilate now. I don't even know how I got Kingdra from Annihilate. I guess it's as good as mine on that one. But anywho. Fight back against this Annihilate with our Kingdra. Now they're coming in with the Rage Fist. Come up before they get to another one. Yes, we can. That's going to be Return of the Araquanid. Come down to the yellow. And the Swift, clearing out their last shield. Like that, last one we're bringing in is going to be the Palmot. But with that, they've opted to call it a night, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we're able to secure ourselves another positive set. Cutting it a little close, but we got 3 wins out of 5 here. Go ahead and claim the 530 Stardust, a Fast TM, and we got ourselves a Duskull. Okay, Duskull's cool. And also an opportunity to grab ourselves some water real quick. Always remember to stay hydrated. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so with that, interesting IPs for the Duskull, so we'll go ahead and transfer you out. Then we can claim the rank awards, into which case we are halfway to rank 13. Heyo. Slowly but surely making our way up the ranks. Figuring it out as we go. Okay. So with that, started out the night strong with 4 wins out of 5 in set 1. Set 2, we did go a little bit into the negative, but we still kept it close with 2 wins out of 5. Set 3, we bounced back with 4 wins out of 5. And then set 4, managed to stay in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. With that, considering the timing, I think we'll go ahead and do one more match here, or one more set. Because I think technically I did 1 set before midnight, so we technically have 6 sets that we can do. But I think we'll close on the even 5, and then call it a night from there. So with that said, we'll go 1 more set, see if we can make our way to rank 13 before the end of the night. Anyway, to find that out, let's jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Scroll Cup, and to introduce the team, we'll be using one more time. We're starting things out with Galissapod in the front with Fury Cutter, X-Scissor, and Aqua Jet. In the middle, we have Kingdra, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Swift, and Outrage. And then closing everything out, we have Palmot, who's rocking Thundershock, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. This is squads. Go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 5 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Behaz 401. Alright, Behaz, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Shadows Wireless. Ooh, okay. I like it, I like it. With that, swapping things out for a Samurott. Swap right on in for my Palmot. Go ahead and check a shield here. Try and keep my Palmot alive as long as I possibly can. Samurai coming in with the Hydro Cannon. That definitely would have hurt quite a bit. With that, we are able to Thundershock the rest of the Samurai right on out of here. Is it the return of the Zweilous, or is it going to be Mon number 3? The return of the Zweilous. So with that, we're going for a double dose of Brick Break. Ooh, like that, they're swapping things out for a Azumarill. Okay. I definitely gotta keep Palmon alive for this one as much as I possibly can. Checking out my last shield here. Could be play rough. brick break. Oh, they call my bluff. Going for one more brick break. Oh, there we are able to clear out the last shield there. Ooh, that coming in with the Shadows Wireless. Dark Pulse. Ooh, actually does clear out my Glycopod. Ooh. I might be in more trouble than I originally assumed. Uh-oh. Okay, at the very least I could get this Swift off. And I think it should be enough to clear out the rest of the Azumarill. Oh, not quite. Oh, no. If this is play rough, I might be dead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it is. Dang it. 1 HP in a dream on the wrong side for me tonight. But you know what? Well played on their side. RIPs to us. It is what it is. GG's. GG's all around. I tried too hard to bait out that last shield. I should have just went for one wild charge. But it's okay. It is what it is. Anywho. A rough way to start out the set, but you know, we'll keep on keeping on. Let's see if we can get ourselves our first win here as we go into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Guzumaki. Alright, Guzumaki, what do you got? First match is going to be up against an Azumarill. Okay. I'm a little concerned about bringing in Palmot here just because I feel like they have a hard counter waiting for me in the back. So we're going to tough it out and do as much and spam as much moves as we can at Azumarill to kind of chip it away. Coming with the play rough, gets us to about half health. Or a little under half health, deep into the yellow. Okay, coming in with another Exeter. I think with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Glycopod here. Everybody has done well. Done. Go ahead and fire off a brick break their way. Ooh, almost clear them out. Oh, but one more Thunder Shock and we are able to clear out the rest of the Azumarill. With that, next one we have to do it is going to be Mandibuzz. Hello, Mandibuzz. Taking the shield here. Let's try to keep our Palmot alive as long as I possibly can. It'll be a foul play. With that, last one to do it is going to be Toxapex. Oh, actually, Palmot is like triple strong to this entire team. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll go ahead and now swap out for our Kingdra. See if we can start baiting out some shields here with a real quick Swift. Okay, I'll go ahead and check out my last shield here. It's gonna be Sludge Wave, okay. Okay. To use their second shield here. Probably could have gone Outrage this time around, honestly. I'm not 100% sure why I'm still opting to to utilize good old-fashioned Swift throughout this entire matchup. But anyway. Ooh, what could get me in trouble is whether or not As it Toxapex already has a charge move ready. Because if it does, then I'm kind of screwed. It needed a little bit longer, but it did have the charge move ready, so unfortunately that's gonna be, yeah, loss number 2 of this set. I keep trying to bait out the last shield. I think that's where my problem is. I'm not playing the. I'm afraid to use my heavy hitting moves. I keep using the bait move, and I think they're reading into that. Anyway. That is going to be loss number 2. RIPs, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. It's okay. Try to take the lessons in. We'll try and use our heavier hitting moves moving forward, and we'll see if we can do just that as we go into match number 3 of the set against Illurimo. Yes. Okay. In the sense of not fearing. Well, I know I'm not using my own lessons here, but I'm going to go ahead and go straight for the brick break. We're able to clear out shield number 1. We'll take it. And that next one I'm dealing with is going to be Primate. Okay. Going for another brick break. Okay, checking out the shield here. Get the Rage Fist. And swapping in for our Galissapod. It is going to hurt quite a bit, not going to lie, but we'll try and tank out this Rage Fist. Okay, not bad. Could have been worse, honestly. But we are able to clear out the rest of the Primeape. Are you going to bring back Azumarill, or is it going to be Mon number 3? Return of the Azumarill. I think we'll go ahead and let this one go. If we play rough, it actually does not knock us out. We do have a chance to do a little bit of Pock Shot damage. That swap immediately into the Palmot. Go straight for the heavy hitter. Either clear out the shield or clear out the Azumarill. That's all on them. Clear out the Azumarill it is. I may have lost them, I'm not sure. Oh, up there. Hello. All eyes on the Inihilip. Come in a Rage Fist. And we go as well as the yellow. Do I have enough in me to get to Outrage? That's the real question. It'll be tough. No, I'm too short. No, I'm leaving. Goodbye. I know it was one more counter away, but I just couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't handle the rest of that. Oh, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Dang it. That hurt my soul. That hurt me. I'm like, oh, we're 1 away from a good Outrage. Dang it. Oh well. We're 0-3 now, but let's see if we get a win here against Morocco 97. Alright, Morocco, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Primeape. Okay. They do outspam us, which is rather concerning, but otherwise, we do resist a Karate Chop, so I'm okay with sticking it out. The last match upset me, I'm sorry. Why am I going X Scissor? I should have gone Aqua J. I don't know why. I'm throwing, man. My mind is I'm not concentrating as well as I should be right now. And it's throwing me for a loop. I think I'm just mad at myself for terrible plays throughout this entire set. Anyway, we are able to clear out the rest of the primates, so I'm pretty happy about that. So we're up a mon, but we are down a shield. It's going to be mon number 2. Mon number 2 is going to be a Feraligator. Alright, Feraligator. And then with another X-Scissor, able to clear out shield number 1. And we'll say goodbye to our Glisopod there. RIP buddy, you've done well. Swap in for our Kingdra. I think no matter what, I think the only thing I have to worry about is Crunch and Ice Beam. It's gonna be Crunch. Does get us about half health. I'll say goodbye to my Kingdra here. Oh, it's Hydro Cannon. Okay. You aren't saying goodbye yet. Okay, the next one is going to be Drapion. So it'll be Shadow Drapion. Swift in time. Yes, we can. Okay. Shield. For the Crunch. Do we survive this? I think we survive this. Okay. We're able to get the Brick Break. Okay. We're able to clear out the Shadow Feraligator and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. So no matter what, we're still in this in the negative. But we might as well see if we get ourselves one more win here to close everything out. And yeah, we'll go ahead and see if we get ourselves one more win here as we go into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against Biggie 14. Alright, Biggie, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gastrodon. Actually, pretty solid start for us here. Well, monster face off against Gastrodon is definitely a good one to have. That coming in with a real quick Aqua Jet. We'll get them to about half health. Pretty sure Gastrodon doesn't know any like heavy hitting moves as far as I'm aware. Or anything that could like super hurt us. Maybe Water Pulse. Does get us deep into the yellow if anything, but otherwise, helping things out for Chestnut. Probably should opt for the X's on that one then. That's okay. And going for an X-Scissor. Going on shield number 1. We'll take it, we'll take it. I think I'll go ahead and let my Glisopod go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Oh, Thunder Punch. That's good to know. Also, they're rocking Low Sweep, which is rather interesting. But okay. We'll go ahead and Dragon Breath the rest of the Chestnut right on out of here. Then we'll go ahead and fire off a Swift their way. Clear out the rest of the Gastrodon. And last one here is going to be the Big Man Blastoise. Okay, so with that, we're going to fire off Outrage their way. Clear out their last shield. And with that, feeling comfortable enough to bring in the Pawmot. I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Try to keep our Pawmot alive as long as possible. Oi. I thought I fired off wild charge, but I guess I didn't. But with that, they've opted to call it a night there, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of the set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are able to secure ourselves. We are able to secure ourselves 2 wins out of 5 at the very least on that, so we are able to claim ourselves 530 Stardust as well as a charge TM. And with that, unfortunately, we're not able to quite make it to rank 13, but slowly but surely we'll get there. Probably save that for, probably try and get that off stream. We'll see. But yeah, well, and to answer your question earlier, Scraggy, I have not purchased the ZA DLC yet. I'm mainly still working on getting through the main storyline, but yeah, we'll work on getting that at some point, sometime in the future. We'll see. But anyway, but yeah, to kind of summarize the night, we started out the night strong with 4 wins out of 5, dipped a little bit into the negative with 2 wins out of 5 in set 2. Set 3, we bounced back with 4 wins out of 5. Set number 4, we stayed in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. And then I guess we kind of evened out with set 4 with set 5 with 1 more 2 wins out of 5. So yeah, a little bit of a rough set to end the night, but yeah, eventually I think overall we ended in the positive, so we'll still take it. You're doing round 2 Gmax Lux. I'm gonna try to do 1. I haven't actually gotten myself a Gigantamax Snorlax yet, despite the fact that it's been around like I guess twice now. Once with the Go Tour, and then Safari Zone. It came back. Was it Safari Zone? No, it's not Safari Zone. What was it? It was Go Fest, I think. Yeah, I think it was Go Fest. It came around with Go Fest, and then yeah, it had its own like Gigantamax day, but in either case, I was never able to acquire myself a Gigantamax Snorlax, so I gotta do at least 1. I gotta get at least 1 by the end of Gigantamax day. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get that done. But anyway, with that said though, we'll go ahead and break up a probably head to it again for the dust. Oh yeah, Stardust gains is always good too. That's true. I'm starting to run a little bit low on dust. I need to get more of that dust. Anyway, that's plans for later. For now, yeah, we'll go ahead and once again call it here. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this stream. If you do want to check out any future streams, you of course subscribe to us on YouTube and or follow us on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on the streams that are exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And last but not least, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as to check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, I don't have an infographic for next week's stream schedules. Apologies, I'm falling behind a little bit on infographics for everything. But to kind of summarize what I'm planning for next week's streams, tomorrow/later today over on YouTube and Twitch, we'll be continuing Pokemon Legends EA. Trying to get through the main story, maybe not as quickly as possible, but you know, trying to get it done in as timely as we can. Probably following that on Monday, I do still want to start up Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, I'll probably go do that over on Twitch on Monday, probably. I'm not sure if I'll do a TCG Pocket stream. I know there's a new pack coming out, but I'm not sure when it's coming out. If it's coming out this coming week, then I might do a stream to open up some new cards, but we'll see. But yeah, if it's a new pack week, then I might do TCG Pocket. If it's not a new pack week, then I might do Kirby Air Riders, or I might do both. That I'm not sure. Yeah, daily streamer soon trademark. Yeah, with the pace that I do like these all of my like story driven games, I should probably do I need to start doing it on a daily basis. The unfortunate part is I have like work in general and doing doing these streams at night and then following up very shortly in like a few hours with like a full work week. It's I could barely keep up with the current stream schedule and my daily work or my usual 9 to 5. So yeah, it's if I ever find a way to properly organize like the time and stuff like that, then maybe someday we can daily stream. But that's I may even need to like start cutting out streams considering how we're balancing things out. But we'll see. We'll see how it all. We'll figure it out as we keep moving forward. But for now, but yeah, tentative kind of in the end is probably why just beach all day. I thought, how dare you? That is such a snack. I would love it for it to be like beach all day, honestly, but no, it's very much the typical 9 to 5. Still very much, we still have office work kind stuff to do. You know, it's we still out here doing your day to day. You know, fighting for them dollars, keeping food on the table, keeping the lights on, keeping up the electricity that allows us to be able, and the internet to be able to continue to stream here. So yeah, no, sorry to ruin the vibe of the tropical paradise, but unfortunately we don't, it's not something we just enjoy on the daily. We too gotta get our usual boring work stuff done. But you know, it'd be like that. But yeah, in any event though, for the most part, yeah, I think the only two things really set in stone for the next week's stream schedule is probably going to be Legend Z at the start of Metroid Prime 4 sometime during the week. Maybe TCG Pocket if a new pack is coming out this week. Maybe Kirby Air Riders if we have enough time. If I'm not overbooked on the week. And at the very least, back here on Saturdays around this time will be our return to some Pokemon Go Battle League to take on the League of the Week. Which, actually, what is the League of the Week this next week? Gonna be the Holiday Cup. Okay. So yeah, so next week, at the very least, we'll be doing some Holiday Cup battles next week Saturday on both YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, we'll be looking to actually post a proper infographic probably before I get some sleep. So be on the lookout for when that gets posted. I will have it on the Delibird Cup. Would actually like to see some Delibirds. That'd be kind of cool to see. But literally. But yeah. Yeah, just keep an eye out. I think on YouTube we got the community tab post if you look it up that way. But we'll also be posting on our socials, Twitter/X and Instagram. So yep. Otherwise, tentative stream schedules aside, once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.